I'm Shiva Swati, and this course is on understanding the keys to happiness so that you can create whatever you desire. There are 9 modules in this course. You will understand the difference between happiness and sadness uh, for your soul. You are an energy, a part of the Creator, and the first distinction in manifestation is to know what you actually desire, which will give you satisfaction. Most of us are pursuing desires simply because they are defined as uh, rituals of satisfaction. Like if you get married, you will be happy. We are conditioned into that from childhood. If you are rich, you will be happy. If you have a big business, you will be happy. If you have a great job, you will be happy. Um, if you are poor, you will be unhappy. uh, so these definitions of happiness and sadness are largely framed by society to make it convenient to help each person define his or her goal. However, this is not happiness. You might be very rich and yet be very tense and very unhappy. You might have a wonderful job and yet you may be suffering from anxiety and depression. You may be married and yet feel very lonely. um, you may be poor but yet you have a very loving partner. So just because you are rich or just because you are poor would not make you happy or unhappy. So before we move on to understanding the keys to happiness, the first step would be to define what is happiness. And for this we need to be aware of our feelings. It is impossible to be aware of all the thoughts you focus on, because you focus on more than 10,000 thoughts a day. But you can easily be aware of your feelings. How are you feeling from moment to moment? Are you feeling positive or negative or neutral, detached? When you are feeling more negative than positive as a routine, you might be bored, you might be depressed, you might not feel like working, you might hate schedules, you might hate school, or you may not like your teachers, you may not like your family members. You can have any reason to be unhappy. However, if you are more unhappy than happy on a daily basis, the keys to happiness will not work. Okay, so for the key to happiness to work, you have to first cut down on the unhappiness. And to cut down on the unhappiness, you need the key to happiness. So I am going to explain the key to happiness. There are 9 modules. So in the 4th module, I will explain the key to happiness, and the following modules will explain the steps by which you can attain and activate the key to happiness to manifest anything which you desire in your present life, which gives you satisfaction and peace in your heart. Thank you.